Hey everybody, well I got another amazingly beautiful day here in BC. It's raining like crazy outside, but it's just beautiful in here. I thought I'd give you a quick update today on my indoor grow tent at work at Pacific Northwest Garden Supply. So I'm a pretty lucky guy. I get to come here to work and have garden tents to play with and everything like that. So I was in here today and I'm sealing it up because I'm going to be setting a couple of these guys off here. These CO2 enhancers, they're from TNB Naturals. They're awesome, guys. I've used them at home, but anyway, I was sealing this tent up and gonna start running these. I'd been getting email from guys wanting to know, like, hey, can you run CO2 in tents? Yeah, it's great. Anyway, so these are what I'm going to be running today. Now, I met Josh at the Pacific Northwest Garden Supply Vendors Week, and I had a great time with Josh. He's a great guy. So they've a BC guy too, a nice BC company. So anyway, guys, this is really awesome. I've been using them at home, and I notice a marked difference when I do. These things are just great. So I'm going to run the interview that I had with Josh, and that'll explain all these things off, how they work there. And then I'll just give you a little, quick view of what I got going in the tent. All right, guys. Well, everybody, we're here. We're still out here at the Mission Store today for the Pacific Northwest Garden Supply. It's kind of my lucky day. Stan couldn't be here, but I've got my friend Jeremy from lgdigital.ca. Guys, check out Jeremy. He's the one that does the really nice front ends. He did my last one actually, so give him a shout. And I'm here today. We got Josh on the show from TNB Naturals, a good British Columbia company. Anyway,
That's all good, bro. Thanks for having me.
Okay, guys. Anyway,
Yeah.
guys, I want to turn it on to Josh because he can explain this product, how it works, how long it lasts. I know that I was asked last time I mentioned it on the show. I got a lot of mail.
Absolutely.
Does it do anything? And that was the big question that people had, because it's maybe just a little different than what people are used to, the tanks. And
It is.
Anyway,
It is a little bit different than what people are used to, but it's people are starting to rethink CO2, especially all natural CO2. And the beauty of this product really is just its simplicity. It's once the user is ready, once you decide, hey, I want to add a blast of CO2, take the bottle, unscrew the lid. We're adding 1 liter of warm water, screw the lid back on, rip this sticker off. There's a little pinhole down there, just cover it with your thumb, give it a quick shake, just like that, put the bottle down, it's going to start producing CO2.
We're instantly
Yes, and that's the activation right there. All you do to keep things going is just give it a shake once a day when you're in your room. At any point in the day, just give it a quick shake. It lasts for about 2.5 to 3 weeks. At that point, we start seeing a little bit of a decline in the parts per million, but keep it in there because it's still putting off like lower levels of CO2 for 4 or 5 weeks in. You're still getting that 600 or 700 reading. It's just not the high levels of CO2.
And speaking, I don't want to interrupt
not
you,
at all.
but guys, I'm sorry, Josh. I just think this is important to mention about the product. Okay, check up here on screen. Okay, there you go. Now you see there. Here's one of the bottles. You'll see it on screen there coming up. Now here's the meter that we got hooked up to this thing. Now this is inside of a grow tent to simulate a room. Look at the reading on that, guys. That's
it's
that's
real
pretty
deal.
good. And that was, Josh, that was what? Just a few minutes after initiating it, actually. Pretty impressive amount of CO2. I'm surprised.
It's a powerful little bottle, and once you activate it just by adding the warm water, you watch that meter climb in a hurry. It's instant CO2. There's no waiting around.
Are you selling these anywhere else other than Canada?
We are. We started right here in beautiful British Columbia, right where we're at.
BC.
Worked our way through Canada. Now we're into the United States. We've just got into Australia, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, Ireland, Puerto Rico, and now our next step is going to be into Europe. So things are going really well. People love it because it's easy and because it actually works.
Yeah. That's awesome. So that's a good sign. These guys are all over the place now. Now, I've used this product, guys, and I showed you before in a previous show. I used the product, and I got to tell you, honestly, I noticed a doggone difference. I didn't have a meter, of course, but just in the growth of my plants, just in that 3 weeks that I had her running in there, I actually went through 2 bottles. I was really hitting them, and doggone it, I did see a tremendous amount of the growth. So
Yeah.
I can say they sure do work. What got you guys onto this? What made you like?
To be honest, it started with my partner and I. We just couldn't really find an alternative to like the propane. We weren't crazy about the open flame,
Right.
And you know that the idea came up, and you know we've perfected it and made some significant advances over the last couple of years, and it's dialed in now. It just delivers that nice easy blast like nothing else out there.
You guys got any new products coming out here?
We do actually, yeah. We're getting set to launch our second product, the Enricher. Really excited about that. Should see it out in about the next 2 months, we're hoping. And yeah, we're going to be pushing that all over too.
Beautiful, beautiful. You know what? Nothing makes me happier than seeing a couple of good BC guys doing well. Josh, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you for
really
having us,
appreciate
man.
it. All right, guys, this is Josh from TNB
Right on.
Naturals, made in British Columbia. All right, guys. So, guys, that's the TNB Enhancer. Really cool little unit. Now, you know, I've got a grow tent too in my basement that I also use, and I use these in there, and these are really great in that. So I'm going to be running these in here this winter, so we'll be able to see a bit of that. So, guys, I'm going to keep this a quick one. I know I don't have viewers' gardens or anything this week, but next time around we will, for sure, because I got plenty to show you. Anyway, take a quick look through here in the tent here now at the little peppers. Now, these are the big Bertha peppers I planted from seed in the tent here. And one of the reasons for doing that is I'd had mail saying from people saying that they've tried to grow bell peppers under fluorescent lights and with absolutely no results. I'm getting smashing results. I think these fluorescent lamps are beautiful. I'm running 200 watt 6400 Ks right above me here, 2 of them in the tent, and you can see everything is great. I've been pulling lots of yellow 7-pod peppers off this one behind me, and you know, once in a while give one to a customer. And I know it's not nice, but they say they like them. So anyway, this is what I got going on here this time, guys. Now I'm going to give you a quick view of Carolina Reaper and Red Habanero in my other tent here. Now, this one is the one I had with the 600 high pressure sodium in it. Well, these 2 peppers didn't seem to really do that well with the high pressure sodium. So I went back to metal halide, and doggone it, I'm seeing a difference already. They just seem to do better. So that was another question kind of too, guys. Like a lot of you see, all the medical marijuana growers are usually only using high pressure sodiums. Do you have to do that with vegetables? So, well, no, you don't. I have grown with just metal halide with vegetables in my basement for a long time. It works. They work great. In fact, I noticed that I grow better peppers under metal halide than I would a high pressure sodium. So anyway, yeah, you don't need a high pressure sodium light, you know, for growing vegetables. The metal halides, they work really good. And in fact, here's a little picture. Here's a little picture of a cucumber going under a metal halide. I was talking to my buddy Steven about this, the leaf on this cucumber, and we were wondering what these little glitch things are on the leaves, because I get them all the time too. So, in fact, anybody who knows, shoot us an email. Let us know, guys. Listen, that's all I got for this time. I'm going to set this guy off, and we'll be back next time with Viewer Gardens. Got some great ones to show you. So listen, until then, guys, please, above all things, be good to each other. Be good to each other in everything you do. All right, guys. Uvidíme se později. Buďte na sebe hodní všichni. Na zdraví všichni.